Hello students, today we are going to discuss your worksheet number 67, class 10th science for the date 14th December. In today's worksheet, as you know that your lesson how do organisms reproduce, today we'll talk about the sexual mode of reproduction. Sexual mode of reproduction is the production of new organism from two parents by making use of their gametes or sex cells. Here the gametes which contain only half the number of chromosomes and will develop into the organisms. That means half are coming from the male and half are coming from the female, and total they will make 46, 23, 23 from each. So why this sexual reproduction is important? It is provides diversity of character in offspring because it results from the fusion of two gametes. Second, it play a role in the origin of new species also because new combination of character occurs. Third, it lead to the variation which is necessary for the evolution. तो ये तीनों पॉइंट इंपॉर्टेंट है. क्यों जो है सेक्शुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इंपॉर्टेंट है. सेक्शुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन केस ऑफ फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स, ए फ्लावर में बी यूनिसेक्शुअल, दैट मीन्स कि उसके अंदर या तो मेल होगा या फीमेल होगा. एग्जाम्पल्स आर पपाया एंड वाटरमेलन. इट में बी बाइसेक्शुअल जिसमें दोनों होते हैं, हिबिस्कस एंड मस्टर्ड. The reproductive part of the angiosperms are located in the flower, that is, this is the picture of flower. Stamen, it is the male reproductive part of it and it contains pollen grains. So stamen is the male reproductive part and carpel is the female reproductive part. It is made up of three things: ovary, style and stigma. You can see from here, this is the ovary part, okay, this is stigma and this is style. So how this occurs? The ovary contains ovules. You can see this is the ovary part and it is containing these ovules. These means egg cell and has egg cells, and the male germ cell produced by pollen grain fuses with the female gamete present in the ovule. This fusion of germ cells or fertilization gives zygote which capable of growing into a new plant. So these pollen grains by the formation of pollen tube go and combine with this egg cell and produce the zygote which is developed in the new plant. So the transfer of pollen from the stamen to the stigma is known as pollination. It is of two types, self and cross. If it is happening on the same flower, that means self, and if it is happening or from the two different flowers of the same plant or a different plant, it is known as cross. So the transfer of pollen from one flower to another by the agents like wind, water or animals. After the pollination, pollen land on the suitable stigma and it has to reach the female germ cell which are in ovary. For this, a tube grows out of the pollen grain and travels through the style to reach the ovary. So the ovule develops a tough coat and is gradually converted into seed. So you have to remember that ovule is converted into seed and the ovary grows into the fruit. So meanwhile the petals, sepals, stamen, style and stigma may shrivel and fall off. The seed contains the future plant or embryo which develops into seedling, and the process is known as germination. Next is question answers. How sexual reproduction creates variation? First, the process of sexual reproduction induces variation into the species because alleles that the mother and the father carry are mixed together in the offspring. Why is sexual reproduction important? It promotes diversity. It play a role in origin of new species. It leads to variation. Example of unisexual and bisexual: papaya and hibiscus. Question number 4. Differentiate between self and cross pollination. If this transfer of pollen occur in the same flower, it is referred to as self, and if the pollen is transferred from one flower to another, it is known as cross. What is germination? How seeds and fruits are formed. The seed contains the fruit plant or embryo which develop into a seedling. Under appropriate condition, this is called germination. Seed, the ovule develops a tough coat and gradually converted into seed, and fruit, the ovary grows rapidly to form a ripened fruit. So this is how the seed and fruit are formed. Hope you like the worksheet. Thanks for watching.